Everybody ready? Good. Okay, first of all, just really want to thank our fans. Another weather delay. At the first, would have been easy to go home. They were loud. They brought the juice tonight. It was very impressive. I know our players and coaches really appreciate that. Overall, we talked all week about, coming out and let's actually get better. And looking at it, I think we did get better as a team. We had 0 turnovers. The 8 consecutive drives we scored, I think we were pretty balanced. Did some good things. Defense, after probably the first 3 or 4 possessions started to settle down, they were keeping the ball away from us. The third downs, we're going to have to improve our third down defense. There's no doubt about that. But overall, I'm happy to have the win. A lot of teams around the country playing a lesser team goes out there and slops around and has an ugly effort. But I thought our guys did a good job. I just told them, too, that, we got a chance to play our 2s and our 3s. And when they went out there, they didn't slop around. I mean, they played good, clean football. That'll help us depth-wise, moving forward. So overall, very quality win, and glad to be 2-0. Questions?
Isaiah Bowser didn't get 33 carries, but he did score 4 times. What did you think of his performance tonight?
Yeah, he's a real running back. There's no doubt about it. He can hold on to the football. He's running with great pad level. He catches the ball out of the backfield really well, and we're glad we got him.
Coach, what did you think about Dylan Gabriel's performance tonight, and particularly his long touchdown run? And would you prefer him to see it run it out, or did you like that he did that?
I was saying get down. That's what I was saying. I was yelling get down, but that was an unbelievable run. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen one of those. I told him afterwards, last time I saw one of those, I was coaching Cam Newton. And so that was an impressive run.
Coach, how do you evaluate what you saw from Mikey Keene tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was great that Mikey got in there. Mikey's done a real solid job. It was nothing like game experience. He managed the offense well. I think he threw the ball well. The touchdown pass was a really good one. He was under duress with a linebacker, threw it off his back foot, and Caden came back and made a really good catch and got in the end zone. But thought he did a good job, managing the offense when he was in there.
How important was it for you guys to get off to a better start than you guys did last week? Yeah,
it was real important. We talked about, getting off to a better start. We did that. I think we scored on that first drive, and then of course we had a drive. I think we stalled the second one. They kind of kept the ball away from us, somewhat in the first quarter and a lot in the second quarter. But like I said, we were able to get a lead in halftime, to kind of have some breathing room.
Coach, you may have alluded to it a little bit already, but to open the season, the message in the first game was to overcome adversity. What was kind of the message going into this particular game, and did you achieve that?
Yeah, I think we did. I told him, hey, it's all about overcoming adversity in a game like this. It's kind of a different type of adversity, because when you're playing a team that you're better in, you should beat, a lot of times, the dynamics of adversity is even different. But I think our guys handled themselves like champions. They ran on and off the field. Great body language on the sideline, and just, let's adjust. And there were some really good adjustments. I think our coaching staff is communicating with our players very well. Our players are communicating with our staff. We're learning each other as we go. And the first 2 weeks, I think it's been really good communication.
A lot of pre-snap and at the snap movement. What do you like about using that at the line, at line of scrimmage movement?
You say it again?
What did you like just using, movement pre-snap and at the line of scrimmage before play or as the play starts? What advantage does that give you?
You talking about like our emotions? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I like it if it works, and tonight a lot of times it worked.
Coach, Joey Gatewood made his UCF debut. Just talk about what he provides and, the change of pace at quarterback.
Who's that?
Yeah, Joey Gatewood.
Oh, yeah. Joey's just, he's been here a brief period of time. We just tried to have a package for him. Thought he executed very well, that package, and, that'll grow each week. He's a big-time guy. Mikey did a super job, too. So it was good to see those guys on the field playing.
Could you expand on what you saw in your defense and what you want to see them do better going forward?
Yeah, I think the big thing for me was just third downs. We just got to do better in third downs. If we'd have done a little better in third downs, I think we'd feel a little different. But we're stopping the run now, I'll tell you that. We're stopping the run, and that's a big factor moving forward.
Yeah, Coach, going off the defense, how does a guy like Big Cat coming off the edge help limit downfield plays?
Yeah, you saw him. He was real close. That old quarterback had that ticker in his clock. He was getting rid of the ball a little early. Big Cat almost got him off the edge 3 or 4 times right there, and I think he hurried him numerous times.
Hey, Coach, 2 games, definitely lacking on the sacks, but as you said, the hurries. What adjustment can be made to kind of get over that hump?
Yeah, I think that's what we'll work on. Third downs. That's what we'll focus on, and I'm confident we'll get better in that.
Coach, other running backs got in there in the second half. Trillian Coles, obviously, Mark Anthony Richards. What do you see from those guys?
It was good that they got experience. Mark Anthony, we wanted to take something off Bowser. We got to have some of those other guys step up, and we played a handful of guys. And Trillian Coles did a really good job. Went in there, caught the ball well, protected, and ran with great pad level, made a lot of people miss, and that was very impressive of him tonight.
Coach, I know it was probably in the back of your mind at best going into it, but how much does it add to the win that you were able to give a good first impression for those who are watching that are Big 12 fans that didn't really pay attention to you guys beforehand?
Honestly, I didn't even think about that. I'm excited. We're going to go to the Big 12, and our president and Terry, the unbelievable leadership, getting that thing done. But to be honest with you, we're just worried about this game. And then, of course, next week we got a big one at Louisville, a really good team, tough place to play on a short turnaround.
Do you have any update on Matt Lee?
He wasn't able to return, so I don't know what that'll be. I'll try to give you an update later in the week. I mean, he's one of our better football players, not just one of our better linemen. He's one of our better football players. So hopefully we'll get him back soon.
Coach, obviously you're worried about this one and the next one, but it's more about the Big 12. What does that do for your program, for recruiting, and just everything going forward?
Yeah, it's a game changer. I mean, it's a game changer. There's been quite a few since we've been here. Everything's going the right direction. It's fixing to be a lot of fun.
Coach, 11 targets for Ryan O'Keefe. Was it a plan to get him involved early, or was it after a while just feeding a hot hand?
Yeah, it definitely was. We wanted to give some touches early. We did that, and of course, he's an explosive player. We had the deep post a little bit. I mean, we just, him and Flash and Brandon. I mean, they're leading the way. Those three guys are leading the way, receiving for us, and I think we got three real receivers in those guys.
Coach, what's the best part about getting all the young players in the second game of the season?
As far as the well, first of all, just with the vibe of the team, when you get to play, there's nothing like it. It just feels really good. The locker room feels really good. But big picture is, with injuries and depth, with the long schedule, I mean, a lot of those guys are going to be out there playing, and the experience they got tonight, it'll help them. And really, from a coach's standpoint, you really don't know exactly until you see them out there on the field. You have an idea in practice, but it was good the way they responded. I thought they played hard. Like I said, they protected the football. I mean, that's the big thing for me. We protected the football. How many different people touched the ball tonight? How many different quarterbacks touched the football tonight? And just hats off to those players.
Any feelings of deja vu when you started with another lightning delay?
Yeah, it was Groundhog Day. That's what I told our guys. Groundhog Day. And we were ready. I mean, I don't know. They said 20 minutes. So I was saying, yeah, whatever. I thought it'd be a little bit longer than that. But, hey, our guys didn't flinch. We just went out there and warmed up and kicked it off. But like I said, I really, really appreciate our fans sticking around. It would have been real easy what they went through last week to say, here we go again, and go home and try to watch it on some TV or radio. All right. Thank you all.